Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about API hooks, one of our many generative AI features that we use to drive hyper-personalization. So what is an API hook? It's really just a way of getting the generative AI to trigger a hook that fetches information from some API, user-specific information, and sends that to the generative AI. And this enables the AI to give a user an answer to their specific question given their specific situation. So let's look at how this actually works. You have a generative action, and in this case, we'll only look at the get invoice information API hook. Really, we just have a brief name and a brief description of what it does, and here's the actual code. Well, all you need to know is most of this is done based off of a template. We just need a URL to throw this stuff in. The stuff that I'm showing you right now is really just the typical response that you'll get from an API. It's a list of JavaScript object notations. That's all it is. But don't be too overwhelmed. Like I said, most of this is really just handled by the template. So this current situation is I am a customer. I've received an invoice of 150 USD. I thought I was only going to pay 100. I have no intention of reading the full invoice. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to talk to the virtual assistant right away. So the virtual assistant understands that I have a question about invoice information. I'm logged in, and then I ask my question. I just say, hey, you're charging me too much. This is unacceptable. And then it looks up my invoice information. It highlights my latest invoice. This is the stuff that I showed you earlier. And then I just say, yeah, but I thought it was supposed to be 100, not 150. And now it's pointing out that the higher amount is probably due to pro rata charges. And I don't really know what that means. It feels like they're just making up a word. So I ask them what it means. And then it explains the definition. So it's charging me for the half month, which I had the subscription. So I say, all right, so since I bought the package mid-October and now it's November, I'm being paid for that. It then points out, yep, that's exactly the reason. And then I don't want to worry about this anymore. I'm fine with the explanation. Can we just change this to direct debit so I don't have to worry about the invoices? And this is a predefined response, which just fetched information from the API, gave me my specific information, displayed it right there, and then enables me to finalize changing my invoices from paper invoices to direct debit. I press change to direct debit. It makes an update in our system, and I never have to worry about this again. So I hope you enjoyed that session on API hooks. It's such a great way that you don't have to spend so much time worrying about how you format your data with what platform you have. You can just gather the data, and then you can let generative AI do a significant amount of the workload, and you still have the security of predefined responses on top of all of that. So thanks for listening.